Hi everyone, it's your boy Ricky here with Romero Cards. Today I'm excited because I am actually recreating a card I made for Concord and Ninth with their color release. I made this 90s inspired card here. It's got some, 90s colors, made me think of Saved by the Bell. So I decided to recreate a new card, and it's going to be this one. I'm going to show you how to do that in this video. So sit back, relax, enjoy the video, and I will talk with you later. Also, make sure you like, subscribe, heart, whatever it is on YouTube, share, and click the little bell so that you know a new video will come out. So let's get started. Okay, so in today's card, we are going to be using the Just Say More dies. We're also going to be using the triangle background die set here. And we're going to be using some colored cardstock. This is lilac, grape soda, and fig, along with some gold cardstock and some black cardstock and some white cardstock. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and cut out these triangles. I'm going to cut this out of fig, lilac, and grape soda. It's fig at the bottom, lilac at the top there, and then to the side is grape soda. We'll get those cut out by placing some tape onto the die cut onto the paper so that when it goes through the die cutting machine, it does not shift, because how much do we hate when the stuff shifts? It almost made me say a bad word. All right, and now we're coming through here, and now we have grape soda. Love that color. Reminds me of Grimace from the McDonald's commercials. Now that we have the triangles cut out here, we're going to get those all separated up on top of the desk there so we don't lose any of them, although I had a ton of extra ones. We're also going to be stripping, baby, because I'm a stripper, baby. So anyway, yeah. I'm cutting some strips here because one of my favorite techniques is to just cut strips of paper and put it on the background and put something on the top of it, and it makes a simple, clean and simple card. So I cut out a few pieces here, and now we are going to use this triangle pierced die here to go ahead and get this placed onto the black cardstock. I didn't put any tape on this because it pretty much stayed where it was. I'm going to run it through the die cutting machine, and you can't really see it here, but there are triangles on here. They're pierced. The next thing we're going to do is pull out this big heart from this die set. Just Say More dies, and we're going to cut a heart out of this. And you guys know I made a previous card basically the same way using different colors from the color release. So I'm just recreating it and add a little, little bits of touch of fancy by adding the gold and different colors. You guys can't even talk today. So we're going to put that through the die cutting machine and get that heart cut out. And then what we're going to do is we'll start placing some pieces on top of this card. We have that cut out. The next thing I'm going to do is cut out the sentiment, and I'm going to cut this out of the gold cardstock by Concord and Ninth also. We'll run that through the die cutting machine. Once we get through that die cutting machine, we are going to place this on some white cardstock and cut this out 3 times, I believe. So it's going to be a layer of 4 pieces of cardstock layered on top of one another. And once we get all those pieces done, we're just going to take some liquid glue here and place it on the back of the first high. And then we are going to place it basically on top of one another. This isn't super hard. This is like probably the most simplest thing you could do on this card. And now that we have that going on, we're just going to make it a little bit faster so you guys can see me work twice as fast on here. And the last thing we'll do is we will get this even, and then we will put the gold on top of this stack of white cardstock. And we're going to do the same thing for the little eye thing. I think it's called a tittle. Might have to ask Laura Basson about that. I think it's called a tittle though, which makes me laugh. Anyway, now what we're going to do is go ahead and glue down the strips to the card base. This is a card base. It's 110 pound Neenah Solar Crest White. I don't know the name, but we're going to glue that down and place that onto the cardstock here. And then of course every device in my house has decided to go off right now, so let me go ahead and get that all turned off as we are placing all of the strips onto the cardstock here. Now these last three I actually decided to cut in half and move those down or separate them from each other because we needed the heart to cover all of that up. So what we did to do that is just cut them in half and then separate them so that they actually, you know, they're separate and they can go from end to end of the card base without any white showing at the ends. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. I might be a little crazy here, but I'm basically just making sure that each strip goes to the end of each side of the card. So we split that up because the black heart is going to be over that anyway. Now what I'm doing is just placing some triangle pieces onto the heart. I'm just trying to figure out exactly how this is going to go, where I want every piece to be. I did end up cutting some triangles out of the gold because I kind of felt it needed to be placed onto the heart also. So now I'm just kind of like doing a puzzle here and trying to figure out where everything's going to go and all that great stuff. The good thing about this die is the triangles are pierced on the black paper, so now all I have to do is really just glue these pieces onto the heart. And so I'll just use my little pickup tool here, use some glue, put that down, bam, it's on there. Go to the next one, go to the next one, go to the next one, and go to the next one. And so here I decided to actually do like a little, I don't know what this shape is called. I guess it's a pentagon, or I don't know. Anyway, it's all 6 pieces. Or I guess it's 6 pieces all together in a circle. So I'm basically taking all the pieces and gluing them and making a pattern all the way around this little area of the heart. Pinwheel, is that what it's called? I don't remember. What is this called, you guys? Leave a comment down in the comment area. Let me know. Now we have these extra pieces that are hanging off the side. We're just going to take our scissors here. I got these from Simon Says Stamp. I actually love these scissors. They're pretty great. And I'm just going to do the same thing for the card base here. The strips of paper are hanging off. So we're just going to clip that off and make sure there is none on each edge here. Yeah, I see that there's some hung over, and I was worried about it being short, but it actually was going to be short, so that's why I split those in half. Now we're going to put some foam tape on the back of this card to get a little bit of oomph onto the card base, give it a little heft, and all we have left to do is put the sentiment onto the card, and we are going to be done with this. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. I truly appreciate it. Make sure that you check out the description below with all the products that I used. Click those links. Helps me bring content to your channel. They are affiliate links. So I get a little bit of commission based on the sale at no cost to you. And make sure you head over to Instagram. Check out my Instagram. I post a lot of cards over there. And yes, I hope that I will talk with you soon. You guys have a great week. Here's the finished card. Bam, it's got a touch of fancy, it's shiny, it's cute. And I will talk with you guys later. Bye!